Right, we've got the sand off. So we're now just looking to face it, really. We're not far away from this beautiful, beautiful bar. Wow, look at that, it's beautiful. Right, let's just keep going because we're not far. Whoa, I probably do need to stop this up at some point. Wow, look at that. That is fantastic. Oh. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. I think there's a really good chance this could be two-sided as well. The only problem is risk it being quite thin. Wow, it's beautiful. It does get brighter as you go further down. So it will be very thin. It's probably going to go down to a carat, but whoa, look at that. Banging, it really is banging. Sorry if I've gone slightly off camera. So it's a kind of moss pattern or floral pattern. But it goes kind of red all the way across the face at certain angles. But I want to just there's like specks of sand, which are protruding a little bit. Oh wow, that's pretty lovely. Wow, that's just so lovely, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? It's thin. Oh wow, it's pretty nice. Whoopsie, sorry about that. If you zoom in, you can sort of see. It's pretty spectacular. I'd say the level I've got it at now is not as bright as the sides, so I'm probably going to go further down a little bit on that. Yeah, it's getting brighter. It's getting a lot brighter. Flipping out, this is really great. Really didn't expect this. Look at that. 1 second. Oh. Wow. It's so gorgeous. Just at this bar, there's another bar underneath it, so I'm not so worried. I might see if I can surface some of the bar from the back at the top of the back, just to sort of glimpse it. It'd be too thin. Can't risk it. I've chosen my side now, and this is, I'd say, not a bad choice, to be honest. It's a little bit directional, but it goes all sorts of directions. It is pretty small. Yeah, but on certain faces it's just fabulous. Certain sides, certain directions, it's just gorgeous. So that's the first piece. I'm happy with that. At the end of the video we might review all of them, but I do want to move on to the next piece, because this is a rubbing session rather than a finishing or polishing session. This is a nice piece. Beautiful piece. So I'm just going to do something similar. I'm trying to think about where we would. It's a bit of a funny shape, this one, so I have to be slightly cognizant of that. I'm going to have to go over to the big wheel. So I tried to work this on another wheel, and it's a bit tricky because there's quite a lot of sand in this one, even though it's beautiful, stunning. It's yeah, there's a lot of sand in it. I think I need to come in on this side, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go off camera for a moment. Please bear with me. It'll only be probably 10 seconds. Yeah, and there's still a bit of sand in this. Yeah, this one's a bit of a sandy piece. I tried to come in and there's still sand there, so it's probably a thin colour bar. So I'm going to leave that one for now, and I'm going to come back to it another day. So we're going to move on to the next piece in the rubbing session. Just going to try and do a light rub on a number of different stones. So we've got this one, which is just beautiful, from Lightning Ridge. It's not a black opal, it's like a dark opal, I suppose. So we'll do a light rub on this, because I think this could hopefully work out. More crystal, mid-range crystal. Doesn't have particularly dark body tone to it, so it's kind of grey. Or what one would call dark. Whoopsies, it is small, not gonna lie. It is a small piece. Colours are starting to come through. Again, I'm going to go on the quick wheel, which unfortunately you're not going to be able to see, because if I don't go on this one, then we'll frankly be here all day. Good news is colours starting to emerge, which I'm going to show you in about 10 seconds. I do value you guys, but I also want to get this right, because there is a cost implication for me if I get this wrong. Okay. So I've gotten rid of most of the. Thank you for sticking with me if you have. I've gotten rid of most of the sand, but there's still spots, which is a bit annoying, because this would be a really great piece if it weren't for those bits of sand. I mean, it's really beautiful. It's 3D colour on colour. excuse me, it's 3D color on color. It's fantastic, really just absolutely stunning. But there are sand spots, which I'm hoping will come out. It is fantastic colour, which seems it's tiny though. Well, it's not tiny. It's not as small as it could be, and but it's beautiful. Absolutely astounding. Right, I'm going to do a bit of rubbing more on this, and then we're going to move on, because it's not just about one stone, it's about all the stones I was choosing for this parcel. And I think it's the best parcel yet. I mean, that's flipping fantastic. Ugh. Just incredible. It doesn't go all the way around, so I think we are going to need to fix that. But wow, what a gem. What a gem. Alright, so that's number 3. We're going to move on to number 4. And at a later point, I'll probably do a finishing session on these. I just, I can't do that today. This has got a lot of red in it, but also a lot of sand. A lot of sand. And there's a question mark, will this actually show up in any way? This is actually one of the heavier pieces. It's actually cost me like the most, almost. But it's got a lovely colour under there. It's just got quite a thick skin. I am going to move over. Apologies. I will keep talking it through with the commentary, but it just seems every time I try to change the angle of this for the other wheel, it just cuts off, which is just really frustrating and makes things a lot harder for everyone. Right, so I'm just on the back. Oh wow, it's coming through almost instantly. So this skin is, certainly on the back, is very light. I'm going to look at the top. Right, I'm looking at the top. I'm on a super fast wheel, so I've got to be really careful. Whoops, and I've dropped it. Not great. Oh dear. Alright folks, I'm back. The summary with this is great colour, a hell of a lot of sand, I was working on this for about 10 minutes and just look at that block of sand. So it might be that I cut off something on the end, maybe there, looks quite good. Or we maybe figure out something on this end, but it's not going to be anywhere near this big. It's going to be a lot smaller. So, as we've been doing, we're going to move on to the next one. Right, we'll look at the next piece, which is this one. There's only one more after this. So that'll be the conclusion of the rubbing session. Okay. I know it's been a little bit start-stop, guys. I apologise for that. It's just the nature of the beast. I'm not super duper selling loads of Opal online and making thousands every month. No, I'm just doing this. I enjoy it, so I'll try my best with the production. Look at that. I appreciate all the support. I realise I've got approaching 5,000 subscribers now, and I just want to thank you so much. If you're one of the subscribers who subscribe because on one of the videos I was freelance wrapping at the same time as cutting the jewellery, I will make that video live. It's a hidden video, and I will likely be starting a channel another channel where I'm going to be wrapping at the same time as cutting jewellery, because it seems that I've got both those skills to a certain extent. So that's good news. In the meantime, thank you to everyone who subscribed. Really appreciate it. The quality of the channel will improve. Just give me that time. Look at this one. This one's pretty good, isn't it? Look at that. What pattern is this? There's a number of different patterns going on in this. Ribbon. This is a sort of floral pattern. There's loads of patterns going on in this. It's quite a thick stone as well. I'm going to go over to the other wheel. Apologies again. I just need to do some of this thing, or this 1 hour session, because I've edited it. Well, actually, it's probably going to end up being 90 minutes. It would have been 3 hours. So, do sometimes need to use the faster wheels. So, stick with me if you can. So this stone is very much clustered around one area of the stone, so it's not going to be anywhere near the size that it looked, and you'll see it's decreased in size a fair bit, but that's okay. There's no point having a massive stone with no colour. 1 second, I've left the water on. So what have we got? We've got a smaller stone. We've got, looks like a lot of the colour is clustered around this corner here. It's questionable if it's going to go all the way across the stone, although there is a colour bar at the bottom there. Still a very, very nice stone. If you zoom in, you can see the quality of colour around that bit is pretty good. Right, we're going to move on to the next stone in the parcel. Where did I put it? One moment. Found it. It's just a very, very small stone. Questionable whether I'm really going to be able to do this. This was not actually from the same parcel, but it is blinding. It is such a blinding. It's actually, I think it's boulder crystal opal, but it's just fantabulous. And I am going to probably, if it's a hard, yeah, it is a hard stone. So this would take just forever to do on anything apart from these wheels. So I'm going to go on to the fast wheel, because otherwise it's just going to take 4 evs, and on this wheel it will be 20 seconds or thereabouts. It's looking pretty good. It's very hard. It's a very hard stone. On top, the rock must be some sort of, I would guess, composite of, like, I don't know, boulder or ironstone. I'm not sure. Right, it's starting to come through, which is nice. I'll show you that in a moment. Just bear with me. Oh, the problem with these very small stones is you can slip. Okay, well, I've got the bottom actually looking better than the top at the moment. I definitely need to get this on a dot stick. So that's the top that I was working on, which is not really there, but the bottom I just touched up, and I think is closer. So we're just going to touch on this wheel. Oh wow, I thought that would happen. Look at that, beautiful. Flipping out, that is outstanding. Oh, it is so small though. I really shouldn't be doing this really, but that is super gem quality. Super gem. My goodness. My goodness, this is lovely. I'm just going to move some things around and turn things off, because this is really worth looking at. It is a lovely gem. Still has a bit of sand on it. Remember, it's a rubbing session. There's a bit of sand going through there. That's a slight concern. So we may have to chop this in two, or we just use it as like, maybe face it that way, because it's pretty dope looking, pretty amazing looking. Those bits of sand do concern me, but look at it. It's got lots of different patterns going on. It's got chaff, it's got flagstone, floral, yeah, there's a lot going on in it. All the colours, very bright. Right, so that's been the session. I have also been working on this stone this morning, which is a boulder opal stone, for anyone that likes boulder opal. It's been quite cool. It's much bigger, actually, hard to even get in the frame, it's that big. What else have I been working on? I'll show you another stone which is, I think, lovely. Just see if I can find it. It's that bright, it does sort of bounce out at you. Oh shit bags. Oh no, I've trapped it. Because I've got wet hands, it's just give me a moment. It's slipping out of my hands a little bit. Shit bags. What have I done here? Oh no, I can't find it for you. I'll show you something else instead. It's this one which is quite interesting. I'll zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it is actually quite interesting because it looks basic, but then it's got a sparkle to it. This boulder, so I'm quite interested in that. I did try and slice it in two a while ago, and I found it really difficult. But I think there's a nice sparkle to that one. I do want to show you this other one, but I was trying to be organised and put it in a gem tray, and I've got it completely caught, which is annoying. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. What I can do is I can show you some of the pieces that we were looking at. So we were looking at this bad boy earlier, which we said had a lot of sand, but some good areas around it. We were looking at, obviously, the one we just looked at, which is very small, but very bright with with pockets of sand, so we'll see if that works out. Hopefully it does, because it's really gorgeous. We've got this triangular one, which has got more the colour around the side, around this end here. It's got some interesting patterns. That's a lot floral at the top, and then it looks like ribbon in the middle, and I think there's a third bar at the bottom as well. We've got this other piece which has got blinding, really good potential for reds, but it's got a lot of sand as well. So golds and reds, but it's got quite a lot of sand in it, so it may not work out. Oh, there's me dropping a piece. Let's pick that up. Then we had this piece, which I think has the highest potential for a larger stone. Floral pattern, moss pattern on the top. Looks like, yeah, just stunning. I'm really looking forward to that. And this other piece, which again, I think this one has that really high potential as well. The first 2 or 3 pieces were actually the best. And this is the one we rub down. It's a bit directional, but it's very nice. And maybe has a chance to be two-sided. Maybe. Okay, well that's been the rubbing session. Hope you've enjoyed it. And again, for those subscribers who subscribe to my freestyling wrapping jeweler video, I will create another channel for that at some point, where I'll be wrapping at the same time as doing jewellery. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next upcoming video. Take care.